Hey, everybody. Welcome to match day 9. We skipped yesterday. We had a very, very busy day. And I didn't think I was going to get around to it. Turned out it was just a bunch of 9-6s anyway. Not too much interesting. I found questions to be relatively easy. And so did all my opponents, both of my opponents. So, in fact, we have an absolute mirror match here against Mickle C. And you can see it kind of bears it out. Like the lowest get rates overall were 46s. So there you have it. Similar thing happened with Troy Meyer. Did have some slightly different defense, but it didn't really matter. This was I think it was the easiest set of the season. I'm not saying it was like absurd or anything of that nature, but it was, it was not super tricky. So let's see what match day 9 has for us. Okay. Question 1. Marion C. Cooper and Ernest B. Schoedsack, John Gillerman, Peter Jackson, all directed blockbuster films featuring what famous fictional character? Okay, well, it's not anybody from Lord of the Rings. I'm fairly sure this is King Kong. I don't think I necessarily could have told you those King Kong directors by name, but those do sound familiar. Peter Jackson certainly did direct King Kong, so I think that's a relatively I think that's a relatively clear path. I can't think of much else it could be, because most of Peter Jackson's movies, other than that series and King Kong, haven't been sort of in the remake territory. So I believe that's certainly correct. Question 2. What Spanish knight and theologian founded the Society of Jesus, Jesuits, in September 1540? All right, well, that's Ignatius Loyola. St. Ignatius Loyola founded the Jesuits. They founded a lot of colleges over here. Some of them are named Loyola. I suspect that's going to play pretty easy for people, though, there's a lot of people who probably don't know almost anything about, orders of Catholicism because they're not Catholic, don't really, have any interest in that. So we'll see. I think that's a tough one for me to peg, get rate wise. I'm gonna go with 45. We'll see how that turns out. Anyway, question 3. Cars, Premium Plus, Crown Pilot, and Wassa are or were brands for different types of what product? Wassa. Wassa sounds like Wawa. I wonder if anybody's going to say gas, because Premium Plus sounds like gas, and Crown Pilot sounds like a gas station too. Crown Pilot might even be one. I'm not sure. Anyway, Cars, though, when you say it this way, Cars makes crackers. Premium, I suppose, Premium Plus Premium is a brand of what we would call saltines too. So I assume that's what's going on here. Wassa, yeah, I think they make. I think they make crackers as well. So yeah, it's definitely crackers. Cars makes those like wheat crackers and water crackers and stuff that you buy in the single sleeve. Bought those a few times in my day when I'm having cheese or whatever. So anyway, question 4. The sphere-shaped mass of billions and billions of cometary objects that comprises the outer edge of the solar system is a theoretical cloud named after what Dutch astronomer? That's the Oort cloud. I believe his name is Jan Hendrik Oort. There's not much interesting to say about that. There's also the Kuiper belt out there, which, of course, is also named after a Dutch astronomer, I think. Though the Oort cloud is the one that's out here. So, question 5. The vast majority of Shona people and native speakers of the Shona language reside in what southern African country? I don't know. I don't know. Um, this is not a group this is not a group I've heard of. So the best I can do is go Botswana, because it sounds like Shona a little bit. It's the sort of thing that you could end up hearing there. I'm interested in looking this up. I would say a relative weakness of mine would be, groups of Africa. That's not, something I've spent tons of time looking up and learning, which, I know the ones that come up like in the news or that kind of thing. But this is new to me. So, um, yeah, hopefully there's no shame in that. Then again, I don't like not knowing things. Anyway, question 6. What artistic movement, the term for which was used in 1958 by English critic Lawrence Alloway in reference to commercial graphics and advertising, took off in the early 1960s with the works of Peter Blake, Marjorie Strider, David Hockney, Jasper Johns, Rosalind Drexler, and Roy Lichtenstein? Okay, well, pop art is the very likely correct answer. I don't think there's much else to say there. So he left out Andy Warhol, but he didn't leave out Jasper Johns or Roy Lichtenstein. So I think we're very safe there. So, all right. First, we're going to defend against Irwin K. Irwin K. from the David Hockney clue, likely to get the arts. Film 689. Oh, in London, went to Yale. Okay, so maybe we have an American expat. All right. Well, I think we're very likely to know most of these questions. It's possible that the crackers one will be the most kind of random and niche. I think he'll get the Orc Cloud, but we'll give that a 2, and I think we'll give a 2 to Shona because I think that's reasonably difficult. Actually, I'm going to switch those. Pop art feels like a 1 for anybody with 75%, just because it's such a clear guess. Put a 1 on King Kong. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I think so. Then we're into 0 for Ignatius Loyola. I don't like that. Maybe I'll 0 pop art just because I think it's overall a pretty easy question and put a 1 here. That seems right. Okay. As for Larry Asher, I think the one that's most likely to give him trouble is Botswana. I think pop art, we have to respect the low art total and give him a 1, but I don't know that that's something he's gonna miss. I think I feel very, very safe putting a 1 on Orc Cloud, putting a 2 on Crackers. I think he'll know King Kong. Seems like something he would figure out pretty easily. And 2 on Ignatius Loyola. So, yeah, I feel like there's a couple there that he has a shot at missing. I think the others are going to be pretty easy. Pop art, there's a chance, but I just think this is so overt as questions go that I'm not going to give a lot of points. Anyway, submit. Let's see if we got a lucky guess on 5. Okay, it's Zimbabwe. I wonder if there's a specific, situation that's gone on with Mugabe or with the government there. I'm going to look that up after we're done. Anyway, thanks everybody for your time. We will see you tomorrow, and all right, enjoy your game. Bye-bye.